And then we're back on the internet.
Yo, gamers.
I don't hear Alex Bots.
You don't hear me?
Not really.
What? Turn me up then.
All right.
I hear you.
Okay.
Just fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay, so we're back, and it's going to be... I'm staying on stream because it's a Midnight Suns mirror. So I hope you guys like Midnight Suns. We got Schmid... Oh, you got to switch them.
They're switching sides?
See, that's what I...
They can't do this to me.
They got to... All right.
At least they're both playing Midnight Suns. That's one less thing I have to change.
Thank you, Vince. Yeah, I will tell it straight. I promise I will tell it straight. I'm gonna draw so many bumps.
Okay, that's gonna be exciting.
Oh, and also Vince told me to push the emojis to you guys. So you guys should become members so you can post emojis. Like
of,
the one
of Vince.
Like and of me and of Pat and of Nate.
You don't have
like
to.
There's one that Vince just used of me. Is this possibly the best possible caster pair? Yes, that's correct. We are your favorite Valorant casters' favorite Valorant casters.
It's the most Midnight Suns knowledgeable and the least Midnight Suns knowledgeable.
We've played against Midnight Suns. You've played against me all the time.
All the time. When is the last time we played Marvel Crisis Protocol?
January.
Probably.
Yeah, I think that's right.
All right. So they're getting set up.
Yeah.
I'm going to look up what Wedding Party is. You just played it.
Yeah, Wedding Party is the it's like Fisk, except it instead of stunning you, it just removes power when it moves.
Okay.
So it like gets around stun immunity and shit like that.
Within 2 though. That's pretty big.
Yeah, within 2, and also it's 20. And I didn't hear what threat they did because right now they're putting the tokens down, so we'll know soon.
We'll do some counting.
Yeah, exactly. But so it's 19 or 20, so this is gonna be a big game either way.
So many Hulk's eye.
And I talk to Schmid about Midnight Suns a lot.
So you know what's going to happen.
Well, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, especially because we don't know the threat level. But like one thing I know is that he plans for Senators a lot. Like this is kind of his favorite. Like I don't even run Senators in my list, even though we run very similar Midnight Suns lists. But he loves playing Senators with Midnight Suns. So I think he's almost certainly pretty happy with the draw. Senators is also, at least at 19, one of the places where Schmid does not play Immortal Hulk. So it might not... Like, I think...
So it depends if they end up at 19 or 20?
Yeah, and also, it's hard to say with this Secure, because this Secure is, I think, good for Immortal Hulk, just because it can get bunched up pretty quick, right? Because they move.
I guess.
And he can be contesting 2 points, always, like, because each token is 2 points. So, So eventually he could be contesting 4 points. So I'm not totally sure what he'll do, but
this might be interesting if we end up with one Eye Hulk and one Eye Hulk list.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm expecting. Because I think if Tanner, I haven't looked at Tanner's full list, like his actual full squad, but if he's taking Wedding Party, I think that means he's an Immortal Hulk player. Like I mean, and also almost everybody you talk to who plays Midnight Suns now says you at least have to have Immortal Hulk, even if it's not your main plan. You have to like be able to pivot.
You have to be ready to Hulk out.
Yes, exactly, to Hulk out. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm trying to see their cards, but I can't really.
You're trying to cheat.
Yeah, exactly.
I see Blade is on top for Tanner.
Okay, so he's playing Blade.
Probably playing Blade.
I'm glad it's... Dude, if this guy was like 2-0 and he was only playing Elsa, Schmid should concede.
How many Elsas are in this tournament?
Gotta be like 0, right?
You would think so, but...
I hope. Over, under 0.5.
Under seems safer.
Yeah, I think under is correct.
Yeah, 0.
0? Yeah, okay. Hey, since you have Longshanks open, can you check Tanner's list?
I could. This is Team Latino Heat.
Team Latino Heat.
Did I fix the scoreboard yet?
Yeah, you swapped.
I didn't swap the team. No.
Oh, yeah. Schmid is on the Meatmen, and Tanner Deaton is on Latino Heat. Okay, I just heard Schmid say Blade is in his roster, so he's not playing unaffiliated, folks.
Tanner's list is Red Skull 2,
Okay, so they both have the Red Skull 2.
One's got a Ghost Rider and a Hela.
Ghost Rider and Hela. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, Schmid has Hela too. I think that's like a team's concern. Like that was his best choice for a safe grabbing 4.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't
Bill.
Exactly. No, Schmidt is not Latino Heat B. I mean, I don't think he's not Heat or Latino as far as I'm aware. Pat's fixing it. Don't worry.
Slowly.
Yeah.
All right.
And this is
so back.
In case this wasn't clear. This is the undefeated bracket. So these guys, one of these teams is going undefeated into day 2,
Yep.
and then we'll be top 3 in that round because we're going to have 3 undefeateds, and then we'll have a pair down, and then
Find out if we get to have 4
Yeah.
or 5 rounds.
Yeah,
Or if
well,
the last round is fun.
Yeah, we're gonna play a 5th round and stream a 5th round, no matter what. But the
It'll
winner
either be
might
the finals or zany.
Yeah, it'll be the finals or people goofing around.
Yeah.
I wish we should have set up an extra table so that if the 5th round didn't matter, one of us could play. Like, like we just go up there and stream a game of ourselves.
Why?
For fun, because we're celebrities.
But okay.
We're e-celebrities.
I don't want to play in that.
On
And I don't in that
you don't
mythical
want to play?
game.
You don't want to have Vince and Nate?
Well, that'd be fine, but then we're streaming and judging at the same time.
No, we don't have to judge.
Oh, you don't have to judge in the... Yeah, okay.
zany.
You
They're
just
on
find a
their own.
random person near you and make them judge?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I like that.
Okay, I think it looks like
Getting close.
Schmidt is ready to go. He also, I can see his card. He has Siege of Darkness
Ah,
ready. So
that's the tell.
yeah, because I have that Siege of
Yeah.
Darkness art. Oh wait, that's Siege of Darkness. That worked. Hey, it worked.
Hey.
And that's Blade. You're welcome.
That's Blade.
You're welcome, chat. Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh,
No
okay.
Hulk.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's a reverse of what I said. Okay. So the other thing. Okay. So first of all, Tanner is no I-Hulk, and he's going Blade, Voodoo, Hela, Ghost Rider, and Iron Fist. And he's got Bats, Brace, Siege. What was that second to last one? Heroes for Hire. And Fallback. Okay. Okay. And then, yeah, so on Schmidt's side, it's Blade, I-Hulk, Man-Thing, Iron Fist, and is that the Mummy at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mummy. And he's got Siege, Bats, Brace,
One
Sack,
below.
One Below, and Sack, I think. Just
I
the
think
classic
so.
5. Hi, Kevin. Pat's not reading chat. I'm reading chat.
I'm not reading chat.
Yeah.
Bots is the only chat person.
Yeah. So this is actually the reverse of what I said. Schmidt
Yeah.
does have I-Hulk.
Well, so
and
where did
Tanner
we end
does
up
not.
points-wise? 11, 14. We did end up at 20.
Yeah, it's a 20.
Okay. So you weren't wrong.
Yeah, that's true. And so the other thing Schmidt has been telling me between rounds today is that he's really high on Iron Fist right now.
Okay.
Both games so far, he's gotten an Iron Fist, the fist spender.
Yeah.
That activated someone and dazed 2 other people because it does 1 damage in an AoE around the target.
So you can really set up for it?
Yeah, yeah. So he's been like sieging into a massive Iron Fist situation.
Okay. Well, so the Iron Fist on both sides is interesting to me because, like, Iron Fist into I-Hulk seems kind of scary for an I-Hulk.
Yeah, it's good into I-Hulk.
Yeah.
definitely, Yeah. And
But Schmidt is still playing Iron Fist also.
but yeah, it's good at protecting I-Hulk too. And one of the things that's a little rough for Tanner, just talking about the dynamic, is he
Yeah.
doesn't have a ton of great ways to separate the 2 of them.
Sure. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of displacement.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the trigger on Voodoo, and he did take... Well, wait. Yeah. So he just doesn't have a ton of displacement, basically. And he has the other Iron Fist. But I think there might be like a Heroes for Hire into another Heroes for Hire. And shit
Well, that'd be
like that.
exciting.
So we'll see. Hi, on couch 1. He also said it to you, not to me.
Okay.
Okay, so, and Tanner has priority. So we've just
You got a Hela down in the middle.
yeah,
ish.
Hela there. That's and then I was told to
Just told to
telecast
make
for it.
use of it.
And then the
Man
man
thing
thing
holding
just
down
got
the top.
put down over here. And yeah, so I don't. Okay, so the weird thing about Hela that is sort of it's actually it's true of almost all of the almost all of the safe grabs that Midnight Suns can run, but not all of them, is that they aren't safe grabs on Senators because you can only walk once. So it's like kind of just Lockjaw and Immortal Hulk or Hulk that are you can actually fully like safe grab with Senators.
Yeah, the definition of safe grab sort of changes on Senators. Like both in that like Hulk still is right, but that models that were like I don't know an interactive quote unquote safe grab before like a Widow 3 or something are then safer than like a Hela now.
True, yeah. And there's also this thing, and I think one thing that both of these guys, because they're both playing Midnight Suns, can do is they can go from a lateral Senator to the wedding party thing with a bump. Like they can walk up to it, pick it up, and then bump like
back
this
to
way,
the side.
basically. So I think.
Well, but doesn't that actually, if you can bump back, doesn't it also sort of make you?
Yeah, I mean it does make you safe against most things, but there's still like fast moving things with long range stuff can still like tap you or pull you and stuff like that. Like something like a Cosmic Ghost Rider can still yank you, or a Hulk can still get to you often. So and like throw you back or something like that. So.
Okay.
I specifically did not say hi to bots as he hasn't accepted my Facebook friend. I don't really access my Facebook account anymore. Sorry, but I'm sorry. Okay, so the deployment is okay. Sorry, he's still thinking about his iHook placement, but Tanner is deployed. Yeah, Ghost Rider 1 at the top. And then who's that?
Voodoo.
Voodoo, and then
it might be Luke Cage then Voodoo.
He doesn't have.
Does he have a Luke Cage? No.
No, he has. So from the bottom, it's Iron Fist and Blade, and then up there is Hela and Voodoo somewhere.
So Iron Fist Hela from the Iron Fist Blade.
Blade.
Yeah.
And then
Voodoo.
Yeah, Voodoo Hela. Wait. How do I do the other view?
Oh, you click on.
Bring it up on the main screen.
You click on that.
Ooh. Yeah, wait. Oh, he hadn't placed his Oh, I see. It's between those two
Hela's between Iron Fist and
wow, that is so hard to see on the oblique camera. That's crazy. Okay. So Hela's there.
This is why we have it.
Very strange.
All right, so Hela between Iron Fist and Blade.
Yeah.
iHulk does end up towards the bottom for Schmid.
Yeah.
Looks like we're starting with Hela.
I think it makes sense because to some extent, I think Cosmic Ghost Rider, I keep saying Cosmic Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider.
It's the only Ghost Rider.
Non-cosmic.
Standard Ghost Rider.
Probably is meant to like attack and make vulnerable the iHulk, and so I think iHulk kind of wants to not be away from that, and sort of wants to ruin the life of your like lower threat models like Blade and Iron Fist, like knock them into each other and make them take a bunch of damage. So,
well, there's also plenty of big terrain down there for him to.
Also true, yeah, because the thing at the top of the view for you guys in chat, that's a size 5.
Only there was a way for you to indicate that.
Oh yeah, size 5. This is a 5, and then this is a 4. And this is a 4. So Tanner has a lot more 4 resources, but he doesn't have a way to use them. And then, so really he's gotten them away from Schmidt. And then 3, 3, and the rest of the stuff is like 2s and stuff. Okay, so...
Oh, so he didn't actually lead with Hela. Changed his mind and went with Iron Fist.
Yeah, so he grabbed... Do you think that's within 1 of that secure?
It doesn't look like it to me, but I wasn't watching him measure either.
Yeah. Because, I mean, he could have done that.
Yeah, but you have to go like pretty much right to the midpoint, right?
It looks like he took it laterally. He took this Senator
laterally
and
went
then
straight sideways.
Bumped down like this. And, just didn't worry about being on that point. I guess that makes sense because this... So, yeah. Immortal Hulk, obviously, if you're on the center line here, Immortal Hulk can like double jump, like 1 below and bump and double tap you there. So... being backed up. I mean, I think he can still actually reach that Iron Fist if he wants to, though. Like, just eyeballing it, he can go farther than the midline.
The midline, sure.
Yeah. A little bit, not a ton, but yeah.
Man-Thing heading up to the top, hanging out on the secure, I think, and the extract. Definitely the extract.
Yeah. I'm going to look at this again.
So he just checked it, and I think he at least thinks it's close.
Yeah. I believe that. Yeah. I mean, that's a benefit of having the medium-sized base.
Sure, you can stand in the middle and do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is really... This also, scenarios
for
like
Senators,
this where, for like Senators or like close side things like Infinity Formula, that's another way that I think Man-Thing is exciting. And is like kind of an upgrade or has some advantages over Mummy. Whereas just like on the card on its own, I think Mummy is like the better model, but...
Yeah.
We are not sponsored by Mountain Dew.
So Ghost Rider walking up towards Man Thing-ish.
Yeah.
And a Senator. So gonna grab a Senator and then presumably hit Man Thing?
Yeah, probably hit Man Thing. Definitely super easy shot.
Man Thing just gotta tank it.
Yeah.
Good start.
Okay, so Man Thing takes 2. He's immune to Hex, though. So Schmid would love if Man Thing took no more damage this turn, so he can activate and Healing Factor 2.
There you go. I mean, there's not...
Yeah, there's not a ton. I mean,
the way that Ghost Rider is placed, I don't even think Voodoo can. With Bump, maybe, but...
I think he could with Bump, but then he wouldn't be picking up a Senator.
Right.
I mean, although... Yeah, I'm not totally sure. Tanner might prefer that Voodoo not take a Senator so he can later possess and get a Senator. Because that's like... Yeah, okay, so then Ghost Rider bumps onto the point.
Yep.
Because that's an advantage for Tanner here, I think. Or it's not an advantage, but it's going to be a part of his play. Is like, Schmid's list is definitely better at fighting, I think.
Okay.
But Voodoo... So Tanner's list has a steal, and Schmid's does not.
Right.
And it's kind of... It can be... When both of these teams have bump, it can be pretty hard to like track down some like faraway Senators. And there's 6 Senators on the field, so like... It's not totally crazy that Tanner could kind of run away with 4 or 5 of them midway through the game.
Yeah.
When he's using Voodoo, so...
Yeah, I can see prioritizing that. I mean, Voodoo is interesting, though, because you sort of have this tension between, like... Or at least in this setup, you sort of have a tension between, like, spending the power to try and make an attack on turn 1.
Yeah.
And maybe making more. Like, probably making more than that.
Probably making more, yeah. He's really good
but
at
it's not
making more.
guaranteed, right?
Yeah, that's true. Definitely, yeah. I mean, I think he would take it, although, yeah, Midnight Suns also have good Mystic defense. So Blade walked up to the middle Senator, and he threw a glaive at Ghost Rider and got the pursuit, but did not take it. But so he gets a power, and it looks like he did 1 damage to Ghost Rider, and then picked up the Senator, and he's done. He did not bump back.
Can't be going for the far one, right?
I mean, he could. But yeah, like in front of a Mortal Hulk, that's crazy. I mean, Hela is not that hard to kill either. Oh my god, he's doing it. Big plays.
He's playing fast.
Okay, so what is he thinking here? Like, so he's going to get...
Well, he can bump back.
He can bump back. Which, I mean, that's actually going to be kind of far. He might actually manage to get...
Oh, to put him outside of the double jump punch range?
Yeah, it might be far enough because she's a medium base. I haven't measured that, and I don't think I can eyeball it, but like...
Yeah, it does seem like it'll be about as far as Iron... Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, what he clearly does want is he wants his extracts to be collected around Iron Fist, right? Like, he wants...
The Hulk to have to come towards...
Iron Fist and, like, maybe give Iron Fist power. But still, I mean, that... Okay, now I'm positive with the way... since he didn't go straight back, that is definitely within range of double hop punch.
Okay, so Iron Fist does have an extract, so...
Yeah.
You will have to hit him eventually, probably. But if Hulk can, like, hit Hela instead and still make progress on an extract, that seems like money.
Yeah, I agree with you. And...
So...
Yeah, the other scary thing is that that's where the size 4 is,
right?
Which I don't like. And Hela doesn't have... I mean, if Schmid wanted to, he could double jump, and if he's in range of Iron Fist, hit him twice, and then throw the 4 at Hela, because Hela does not have power to brace. So that could be a lot of damage if he manages to do that. But
actually, isn't that... It's true for both of them.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So
they
you can go either way.
Yeah, you could go... Well, yeah, you could go either way except if you let one of them heroes. But,
right.
Yeah, so...
Okay, so what did Schmid just move? Oh, Mummy up to the top point with Ghost Rider.
Yeah, he just double walked up to that point. Yeah.
Man thing. So Blade heading for Tanner's back Senator as well. Just the perfect Blade mirror here on the 2 Senators.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine.
All right. To find out where Hulk's headed.
Yes.
Starts with the one below all.
So he probably is doing the double. Yep. So he's doing the double jump over to that point. We just got I just received. There's a glowing, bubbling thumbs up over here. Oh, it went away. What the hell did that mean?
I don't know.
It was like a big thumbs up on my iPad. What?
I don't know.
Oh, that's true. Wintergrim is right that heroes can't throw iHulk, which is a benefit for iHulk. Okay, so he's punching.
Are they both F3? I think they're both F3. Hella again, apparently. So it was Hella.
And Hella blocked it entirely, the first attack, which is crazy.
That's big.
Okay, so he's got a throw at least here. Okay.
Still a bunch of skulls.
So the second attack is dealing 2 damage, and he has the throw trigger for this attack. So that, I mean, 2 damage and a throw for double tap iHulk is not.
It's
amazing.
not great. Yeah.
And I sort of don't totally understand why Schmid went with iHulk before Iron Fist. I don't think it matters too much, but I don't really get why. Anyway.
It does seem.
I guess either way, Voodoo's not doing anything to iHulk, so it doesn't matter.
No, but he does have, I don't know, more information about who iHulk's going to try and kill, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so Hella took 3 total, and
iHulk made 2.
Yep, and Ghost Rider got some power for his friend being hurt.
Have you played any Ghost Rider in Midnight Suns?
Not recently. I should try him again but I'm just like so stuck on Werewolf by Night, even though he's like only okay. I think they're both only okay, and I'm worried that I'm gonna have to be forced to admit that Ghost Rider's better as an affiliated 5.
Okay.
But I just really like Werewolf.
That's fair. He's a likable guy.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I mean. Yeah, Wintergrim's right in the chat that like what this is set up. Getting the throw, now Iron Fist can bump and then kick to jump to Hella, like Schmid's Iron Fist. So Iron Fist will also be able to double tap Hella.
Okay.
It's not going to be, probably not a ton of damage, but it could happen.
It might even get him to a spot where he can place and be on that secure. Like, it's kind of close, but...
Yeah, I wouldn't be... Well, he could kick twice and then definitely be on the secure. Like, if he kick Hella and then kick the other Iron Fist.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so...
yeah, it depends how much damage if he wants to daze Hella here. I guess he'd probably take it if he got it, just because of the extract, but...
Yeah. Okay, so Voodoo got on the point up here, and I still don't really know if that's close enough for Man-Thing to be on that point. So I don't know if they're tied there or if Tanner's winning the top point. It's hard to say. But
I think they're tied, but I could be wrong. Iron Fist whiffs the first attack.
But he always places, and he still gets his power. But yeah, no damage. Okay, and so now he's looking like, how close can I get to that? So he didn't go as far as he could have.
Yeah, trying to stay outside of 2 of the other Iron Fists, maybe.
So now he's attacking. Take 2 on. Sorry, is that Hella? No, he went for Iron Fist. Okay, so he did do the double jump, and now he's on the point. So he's definitely winning that point, and probably tied on the top point. Can you turn up the players a little bit, like for me?
Well, for everyone.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Okay. So Tanner has 4 senators to Schmid's 2, but Schmid wins 1 of the wedding parties, and Tanner wins none of them because the other one's tied. So it's 4-4.
Cool. So Man-Thing is on the point.
Oh, and also Tanner's Iron Fist took 2 damage from that kick.
So now this is a spot where both the Hella and Iron Fist are in a slightly spicy position.
Yeah, I mean, so Tanner has priority, but if Schmid could go now, he could definitely daze both of those with Immortal Hulk. I don't think that's crazy at all.
As long as he rolls better than last turn.
Yeah. And yeah, I agree, Wintergrim, that like Heroes for Hire, the Heroes for Hire is going to look better for Schmid than for Tanner with this arrangement of models because Tanner's heroes can't throw
Hulk,
by Hulk. So.
That was an interesting thing. One of the players said that I didn't know.
What's
that? I don't know.
I guess I'm not entirely confident in what you're allowed to measure about the extracts before you, or the secures that move before you move them. But
did they move double measure something? Or?
I don't know. Well, one of them said you weren't supposed to measure it. But
well, yeah, because it moves 2, so you can, while you're moving it 2, you can't also track
you can't measure other things. Yes, I agree.
Okay. 2. Yeah, so that's what it is. Because
that is your range measurement. Yeah.
So Tanner trying to figure out what to go first. Yeah, I mean, he's measuring stuff by Hella. I do think that like the bottom half of the map, from our perspective, is more
where you have to
volatile.
activate,
Like
yeah.
he needs to do something before people start dying there. The blades are not doing anything.
Just hanging
Just
out.
kind of hanging out in the middle. And then the top side, Tanner's got more damage up there. Definitely
Like a lot more.
Yeah, definitely Mummy or Man-Thing could theoretically spike one of those models, but I wouldn't expect it. So I think he wants to mitigate damage on the Eye-Hulk side and try to get... Because the other thing is that he's got 2 extracts down there, and Schmid only has 1. So Schmid stands to gain more by like pulling one over and holding it on Eye-Hulk, whereas...
Right.
So... Okay. So Hella did her weird...
Advance
thing,
yeah.
So he's going to roll the dice for the weird Hella thing. Forget the name of it.
Nothing. But the Hella is on the point as well.
Yeah. Okay. So now he's thinking about...
Yeah, thinking about how he wants to spend his power.
Yeah.
He only has 1 power?
Well,
a
he's...
couple power.
He should
He's
have...
just holding them all in one spot.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the Hella attack names.
Yeah.
Help.
I don't either. I think that's her builder. That's
Okay.
her. There's just her builder. Okay, so 3 damage to Eye-Hulk. This is kind of tough. I don't... So...
This... It doesn't seem like you just want to give Eye-Hulk power.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, I don't think... At least until he first kills Schmid's Iron Fist, he's never going to kill Eye-Hulk with these 2 models, like with Hella and Iron Fist. And his Blade can't even help that much because Eye-Hulk has 5 Mystic defense. So he's like good against Blade.
This is a spender, looks like.
Yeah, must be a spender. And he did get Bleed, so I like that. But oh, that's a lot of crits.
Yeah? And 2 blocks, so it looks like another 4 through to Eye-Hulk. No, well, I must be wrong about that. Eye-Hulk's taking 9.
Taking 9? What?
Total.
Oh, total.
Total.
Okay. Well, okay. I was sort of wrong about him killing him. I mean, he's not dead, and he's still got a while to go because Heroes for Hire is sitting in Schmid's pocket. But that's scary.
Yeah, that's rough. I feel like I must be misreading that, but I'm pretty sure that says 9.
Yeah. I think it must be because he's got 10 power, so it's got to be 8 or 9.
Oh,
I think that's
he
9,
made 2,
so.
yeah.
Or no, he makes 3. What am I saying? So it's got to be 7, 8, or 9. But I agree that looks like a 9. Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, now Eye-Hulk's on a full rack of ribs, and like...
Delete a Iron Fist.
Yeah.
And he already doesn't have priority, so he's not worried about that.
And both, like, Iron Fist took 2 damage on turn 1, and Hella took 3 damage, so they're both pretty hurt already.
But he does sort of have to, like, worry about next turn with Iron Fist, right?
That's true,
like,
yeah. He's probably going to get activated, potentially. I mean, I think, so this requires him to get probably, well, at least to daze Iron Fist, which could not happen, because Iron Fist has Martial Artist here. He's close enough.
Sure.
But I think what I would be wanting to do if I was Schmid is I would want to daze both of those guys, pick up one of their extracts with Eye-Hulk, and then run away. Like, then Gamma Leap and bump away. And maybe even just, like, this way. Like, not even towards the rest of the fight.
Chase.
Just so that
Tanner can't run away with too many extracts.
Yeah, and also that Iron Fist can't wake up and fist.
Kick
and like, fist without spending more stuff and having to be somewhere stupid. So
the fist spender is 8?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can, if you have 9 or 10, you can bump and do it. But
And he has 4 already before he takes any damage. So if he gets dazed, he'll have
he'll
money
have
for
my
it.
next turn.
Although, I don't know.
Wait.
Yeah, Schmid did it because the Schmid spender. So the Eye-Hulk spender doesn't give you doesn't give you power. So that's like a particularly nice thing.
It's an unusual thing for Eye-Hulk into an Iron Fist.
Yeah, like I don't know if Schmid thought of this, but like he could have bumped away so that Iron Fist no longer has Martial Artist, and then spendered him because the spender's range 3. Yeah, but
is Iron Fist Martial Artist not range 3?
Oh, is it not?
I thought he was.
I think you're right.
A weird one.
Shang-Chi's is like that. I don't remember if Iron Fist is. I should know this. I play this model.
I used to. I should know it. Yeah, 3.
Okay, it's 3. So never mind. It doesn't matter. So anyway, sorry. This went into
Hella. It looks
Hella,
like.
yeah,
Because he's throwing her now into Iron Fist. So he might just get it done in 1. Nope. So 1 through to Iron Fist from the throw on Hella.
Surprised Hella didn't die to that. Jesus.
Well, I don't. I think.
Oh no, he did the spender. The throw first.
Yeah.
The throw is first on the spender. Yes. So she is dazed, and she drops a token.
And souls abound.
Yes.
I look forward to being confused by souls.
So Schmid's checking Iron Fist's HP. He's got 2 left.
Did he pick up that extract? It's just sort of on the ground now.
That's a great question. It looks like it's just over there.
Yeah, but it can't be there.
It definitely can't be there. So I think he must have picked it up.
Oh
no.
Never mind. It is back there. Okay. Oh, did he spend all his power on?
I think he's waiting to pick it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he threw the size 3, and Iron Fist braced it. Big money. Oh my god. So Schmid rolls, what the hell is that? That's like 8 hits on a builder. 8 on 7 dice. Though he didn't get the throw trigger. Okay, yeah. So now both senators are on the ground. Okay. All right. Okay.
All right,
so he picks up the Hella senator. Yeah. Okay. And he's just bumping out of glaive range for Blade, so Blade has to do some kind of movement. So Ihulk is on 6 HP if he took 9, which I'm pretty convinced you're right about reading that. So Tanner, when Tanner's
let's
Iron
see
Fist
if
wakes up.
he
Oh, go ahead.
might. Oh, he got the bleed. Okay, there we go.
If Tanner wakes up with Iron Fist next turn and attacks Ihulk, he might accidentally daze him instead of activating him, which I think in that case is worse because it gets him flipped and healing and stuff. But
yeah.
as long as Schmid doesn't spend all his power. But they're discussing power generation. I think they lost track
Ghost Rider power.
Oh yeah, the Ghost Rider power. Yeah. It's kind of goofy that like. He doesn't have Mummy, but he still has like basically a Mummy effect. Every time someone is like getting dazed, like Mummy's getting souls and Ghost Rider's getting power. And
yeah. Still a lot to keep track of for both players.
Yeah. Okay, Ghost Rider attacks. I think Mummy because it's a going into Mummy with his builder. It's not a great roll. Takes 1, and he's on fire. Mummies hate this.
Yeah, the one weird trick to kill mummies.
Yeah, exactly. So now he's got 1 defense die against Ghost Rider, which is horrible.
Ghost Rider's doing okay.
Oh, that's interesting. He instead of attacking Mummy twice, he attacked Mummy once and Man-Thing once, and incinerated both. Or no, did he get the incinerate? He got.
I thought he's.
Well, the thing is, Man-Thing incinerates him.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Although, I think he's immune. I think Ghost Rider's immune. But mirror matches are stupid.
Yeah.
Like immune to half the stuff your own faction does.
Oh, yeah, it looks like Man-Thing is incinerated.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, and he can't be hexed, so... both of those guys up there are immune to hex.
Okay, it's not bad in the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, it's great. In fact, the only... Wait. No, Iron Fist, sorry. But Immortal Hulk is also immune to hex, so...
Okay.
Schmid is very immune to hexes. They're discussing power. Okay, so...
Okay.
It's Schmid's activation.
Yeah.
I don't know what Tanner's going to do to figure out that bottom thing. Like, he can bring Blade down there, and I don't think that's crazy, but it feels very risky. It's like...
Well, yeah, because...
He's going to put more resources into it to try to turn it back, but if it fails, then he just kind of loses. But okay.
Yeah. I'm not really sure he's in a position where he can just bail on it either, though.
Yeah.
Because Hell is already dazed.
I mean, there should be one extract on the ground, though. But,
there is, yeah.
I mean, Blade could grab. I'm sort of surprised he didn't actually have Blade go and grab that and then, run.
Like
just
bump walk to grab it.
Oh, no, both Blades already have a Senator. Sorry.
Right, Senators.
Yeah.
Always the perennial problem with Senators.
Yeah.
So there is an extract up towards Man Thing. Voodoo is getting close to power, except he's not. What am I missing? How does he only have one power?
Who are we talking about?
Voodoo?
He bumped on turn 1
Oh,
and he only generated
yeah,
one.
okay. I forgot he bumped.
Yeah.
Why did he bump?
To get on top of the thing. Oh, maybe he couldn't walk double walk?
Because he flies, so he doesn't.
Flies. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he just wanted to go farther than the double walk. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I just saw how far he moved and assumed he double walked. But.
Yeah. Okay. Schmid activating Man Thing. Tried to attack his own model and then decided to attack Ghost Rider instead.
That's probably better.
Yeah. Yeah, he got him. He got the 2. So no damage, but he got the pull. So he can pull Ghost Rider off the point because he can pull him small towards Man Thing, so through himself. Yeah, it's a little tough with the big base with Ghost Rider because there's like terrain behind Man Thing. But I think he should be able. Yeah, he's fine. He just like at a little angle, and now he's off the point. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Man Thing feels really good when he hits all his triggers.
What is it, just a wild?
No, it's a hit wild.
Oh, okay,
on 5 dice, so it's like not. Yeah.
Not great.
But it's range 3. I mean, it's pretty nice to have that attack on a range 3 as a.
Yeah, but
as a 3
even
threat.
across like 2 attacks, you can't count on it. But when it
yeah,
goes,
definitely not.
You're happy. What do you think he's gonna do with the second action here? Because you don't really want to hit Voodoo.
Yeah, you do, there's almost no reason to hit Voodoo because also Voodoo is immune to Incinerate, which is the other good thing about Man Thing. He didn't get any. If he got power, I think he would have either spendered Ghost Rider or teleported his own blade in some direction, like either up or down, like either to help with this or to help with this.
End
but
up on one of the sides.
But I don't know. I mean, well, he can't do that, and I'm not even sure which way he would choose. So now I don't know. I mean,
yeah, it sort of feels like he wants to wait and see where Tanner's blade goes before he commits his, if he can.
Yeah.
And he might already be close enough to hit Ghost Rider without moving. But
yeah, so he chose to just hit Ghost Rider again with Man Thing. I assume he won't pull him even if he gets it. He got a really nice roll. Jesus, 6 on 5 dice. Okay.
He's a mad Man Thing.
Yeah, so he's doing 4 to Ghost Rider. Good lord.
Good start.
So now he actually can do a teleport if he wants. Yeah.
Looks like Ghost Rider's on 1, I think.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That is crazy, especially since he's already activated. I mean, that's all but secured for
the Mummy or Blade.
Yeah, Blade or the Mummy. Or yeah, it's got to be. Well, wait, Mummy does not have a token, so it would be Mummy that wants to grab it. Yeah, so he's going to teleport himself. That makes plenty of sense. Yeah, this is the great thing about Man Thing too, especially on Senators where there's like a bazillion extracts. He is one of the relatively few models that can like do a long teleport without having to drop extracts. Like he can.
And he can he can take his 2 actions trying to accomplish things,
and then
peace out away if he makes enough power. Yeah.
Or even just walk once and teleport. And with a medium base, short walk, 3 place, that's like a huge distance for an extract to move. So.
Well, and bump as well. So
exactly.
He gets around.
Yeah. So I sort of get this. I mean, I think Schmid wants the fight to move this way now that he is sort of concretely won here, at least for now. I mean, yeah, when Iron Fist wakes up, he's going to do something bad, and I don't know what it will be. But other than that, Schmid is feeling really good about the South. So.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's a little interesting in terms of iHulk getting activated versus dazed, where I know we said earlier that he would prefer he just be activated.
Yeah.
Or Tanner would prefer that.
Yeah.
And I think that's true in some sense, but then he does get to sit on an extract.
I guess
where
that's
he doesn't
true.
if he
Yeah,
gets
now that
days.
he has an extract. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. That's correct. He needs to get that extract off.
Yeah.
And he can always hope that Schmidt is just like kind of lazy or thoughtless and accidentally spends all of his energy, all of his power before he gets flipped.
Mm-hmm.
That's some shit that I do sometimes.
I
'Cause I'm
mean,
an idiot.
it happens to the best iHulks.
Yes.
Huh.
So what was? Sorry, did Tanner pass or did he? Can he pass? He can't pass. So 'cause he has Blade and Voodoo left to go,
He has Blade and Voodoo.
and Schmidt has Blade and Mummy. I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Because he didn't daze Mummy. No, he definitely
Did
not.
he just
Maybe he just
paused with Blade?
I guess. Huh.
I can't see the clock.
Yeah.
But it is on Schmid. Huh. Okay. That's what I get for not listening.
Yep.
Oh, there's activated tokens. Neither have activated. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Because Schmidt does have an activated token on Man-Thing. I'm going to circle it. It's a pig.
Is there anything else that Schmid... Could it still be Schmid's activation and we just missed?
I mean, that's what I'm saying, is he put an activated token.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess he could be considering sieging, which you can technically still do. But, I don't know. That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't...
Did Voodoo go? No,
Weird.
because it was...
Huh.
I'm sort of confused.
I'm confused as well. Well, little Blade into Ghost Rider action.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so he dazes. He does 3 damage and dazes Ghost
okay.
Rider.
I misunderstood how many damage Ghost Rider had taken, but he had 3 health left and takes all of it
He
from
was
the Blade
1
attack.
attack away.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 versus 1.
Oh, you're so right, Wintergrim. Yes, he did pass because I forgot Schmid had Blade, Iron Fist, and Mummy, and Tanner only had 2. You're so right.
Blade,
Thank
Iron. Oh, he has the Iron Fist,
you.
right.
You should be casting Wintergrim, not me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, because he hasn't
He
activated
can
the Iron
count,
Fist
and
yet.
we can't somehow.
Okay, so Ghost Rider, dazed.
Well, it doesn't have priority, so you might as well keep dazing.
Yeah.
Does Tanner have the Ghost Rider card?
I don't think he does, but he really doesn't have a good target for it either, honestly. But
Or when I say the Ghost Rider card, I'm thinking of the one that brings him back to life.
yeah, I assume
Yeah.
that's what you meant.
Oh, because he has to kill somebody. Right.
Yeah.
And I cannot see the cards in this shot. All right. So Schmid sending his Blade up to the top point to hang out
Yeah.
with Voodoo, where Man-Thing used to be.
I'm sort of surprised. If I was Schmidt, I would have just kept going this way. Because I feel like that, I mean, you are winning both sides now, but
Yeah.
like, I feel like that area is still stronger for you, but I don't know.
Sure. Well, I think that is interesting. Because now there's like decent odds he can lose that extract to Voodoo.
I guess that's true.
And maybe even the point, depending on Voodoo throws.
I guess that's true, yeah. Okay, so Voodoo attacked Mummy and did 1 damage and also sapped 1 power.
Okay.
And now he's figuring out what to do with his second Voodoo activation, or action. That was just a builder. Yeah.
Okay, throws the Mummy into Blade.
Oh, right. Collar's right. I remember being told about this. You can deal with the devil Hela, and she can spend souls to not die.
All right. Ooh, 3 on Blade from the Mummy throw. It's pretty big.
From Voodoo. Right?
Yeah, but with the Voodoo throwing the Mummy into
Oh,
Blade.
throwing him.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that's brutal.
Oh, and it looks like he possessed the Mummy, or did the Mummy daze? No,
The Mummy did not have a token.
Yeah, so where did that token come from?
Voodoo does not have a token.
No, but isn't there one on the ground right behind Blade?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Did Blade not pick it up? No.
Because Blade already has.
Oh, Blade
one.
already has one, so that's the Ghost Rider
That's
token.
the Ghost Rider token, right.
Oh, so that's weird. So Tanner, I guess he's making 2 attacks because he thinks he can bump like this to pick it up, or is... Because like
yeah,
he
I
should
think
pick that up, I
seems
assume. Right?
likely.
Yeah, he
I
probably.
don't know if you can do it and be on the point, but it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
it
unless
doesn't
he
really matter,
dazes,
yeah.
Well, if he hits the throw, though, it does matter. But
Yeah.
I guess if he hits the throw, he might be able to bump into a spot where he can do both.
Yeah. It just looks a little tough just because of where Mummy is, but I think he can get around it. It's a little tough, but. Okay, so I don't know if this is definitely true, but I think. Oh, so he dazed Blade. He
Oh,
got
it
the
looks like
token.
it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now he doesn't have to go anywhere. So that's even better. So just to recap, Blade is dazed, Ghost Rider's dazed, this Iron Fist is dazed, and this Hela is dazed.
It's been an eventful turn.
Yeah. And then Mummy has to activate, and Blade has to activate. Mummy's activating now. So,
Okay.
so he picks up the one that Ghost Rider had.
Oh, so Voodoo didn't have power to pick up that final
Oh, yeah.
Senator,
Wow.
which is a little brutal.
Yeah. Huh. I guess because he got the final damage with the throw.
Yeah.
Or he...
I think he threw.
Oh, no, he has... Yeah, right. He's taken 3 damage. The thing that he did, he possessed him to make him drop him.
Drop it. Right, right.
I just can't hear Tanner.
Yeah, it's quiet.
Oh, yeah, this is the Brother Daniel token. That's that little marble.
Oh, it looked like a dazed. It looks like the daze token's down below.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe that's Ghost Rider's.
Oh, no, that's
daze
Ghost
token?
Rider's
Yeah,
dazed. Yeah. Okay.
I don't see a Brother Daniel.
It must be on Blade's
Blade.
card down here.
I guess.
Yeah. Wow, we're really.
I mean, I can see the rest of Blade's card, but you can't.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So he pushed Voodoo away. Very nice.
Spends his souls to heal, so the mummy's healing a bunch.
Yeah. Looks like he still has 1 damage on him. Or no, that's the
Yeah.
incinerate.
No,
right,
he still has 1 damage on him.
Yeah, 1 damage. Okay, cool.
This is the first game I've seen today with the dice. Even though I use the dice, I keep forgetting to look at the dice.
See, that's my. I can't.
Well, but I also don't put conditions on the card, so
Yeah.
it's really just extracts on the card.
Huh.
All right, so Blade committing down towards the Eye Hulk side of things from Tanner. Can bump to get close enough for the extract.
Yeah.
Does not have power to do that and pick it up without hitting Iron Fist also. Or hitting one of those models.
Yeah.
At this point, would you hit Iron Fist or Hulk?
God, I don't know. I mean, I think you did enough damage to Hulk that I
Yeah.
would actually consider it. Like he's taken 11 damage. Am I reading that right?
I believe 10, but...
Oh, he's using. I hate all of you people who use dice.
What do you mean? It says 10.
It said, but I hate you.
It says 10.
I know it says 10, but some people would use this as a 10, the 0. Right? Like this would be 10.
But
That's 10 power. If
But
he
it
had
is
10
10.
power, he would not put a 1 there. I would bet you any amount of
probably
money.
not.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Looks like he hit Iron Fist. And maybe dazed him? No, it did 4.
Yeah, it did 4. Okay. Sorry, I'm being a useless caster this game. Casting everything wrong.
Look, it's not like there's competing casters. This is the only cast that will ever happen for this game.
That's true.
So it was a walk-in attack from Blade.
Yeah.
Did not pick up... No, he did. It's a different extract.
He already has an extract. Tanner's
someday
blade
I will
has an
remember
extract.
this.
Yeah, Tanner's blade has an extract. So Iron Fist is buildering blade. One damage and stun. Yeah, I was gonna say I heard Schmidt say bleed. I was like, he does not bleed. Stun. Okay. He shakes bleed with his second action. and then picks up the Senator and bumps onto the point, securing it. So that's going to be.
That's a lot. That's a lot of points.
8 points for Schmid. Yeah, yeah.
Oof.
8-1 for Schmid on this turn, and
Big
I kind
turn.
of think. So I don't. I know Schmid likes to hold siege longer than I do, but I kind of think that the next 2 activations are both going to be Siege of Darkness. Like I think Tanner is going to wake up and try to siege and try to get
Clean up at the bottom as much as possible.
I Hulk out and daze one of these guys on the top. And if I Hulk does not get dazed because of Heroes for Hire or whatever on Tanner's activation, then Schmid will immediately siege back.
Yeah. I think that makes sense.
Hopefully for Schmid, seal the game up that way. But Tanner needs to siege this activation or next activation because he needs things to start flopping.
Yeah, he's got to get the most out of the models he's got alive right now.
Yeah, and I mean, can I even circle this? Oh, I can. With oh wait, I don't think that showed up there, did it?
There's reasons for that.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, I've circled, folks at home, I circled the number 12. And so Schmid's sitting on, that's fine. Schmid's sitting on 8 points. Like he would, if the turn just ended again, he would generate 8 points. So Tanner needs to get at least a swing of 3. And realistically, like, we would like a swing of 8. But, this is. So, this is tough.
I mean, the nice thing about Wedding Party is that when you swing the point, it swings a lot, though.
That's true.
So, like...
And Tanner gets to move both of them. I don't know where he's going to do it.
Yeah.
But.
And what, they lose a power if they're within 2?
Yeah, everybody.
And everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can take a little bit of I-Hulk power if he is going to try and daze him. Does that matter for Heroes for Hire setup?
I think probably not because they're going to lose the power and then generate.
Yeah, some new power.
Yeah.
How much is Heroes?
It's 3.
3 for the model being attacked?
No. What? Which one is which?
That's what I don't remember either.
I think it's 3 for the model being attacked, but
we'll find out while they're figuring out what they're doing.
My phone is dead.
Yeah,
the allied character. Oh no, it's 2. Sorry, 2. It's 3. 3 is Princess
the
Protection.
allied, okay.
It's 2. Heroes doesn't matter this turn, says Wintergroom. We'll see about that.
Lots of power about for all of the Iron Fists at this point.
Because 1 blade attack is dazing Iron Fist. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, probably. Because Iron Fist is 1 HP, so.
I mean,
but you could bats it. It's tankable.
His martial artist doesn't do Mystic, right?
It doesn't do Mystic, no. So
Okay.
the blade will deal with it.
Yeah.
All right, Tanner, we need a big siege turn. You should play all 4 of your remaining cards, ideally.
He has bats, too.
He does have bats, yeah.
So he's got that in the pocket for the big moment.
Yeah, the problem also is he has a kind of difficulty about who to activate. And he can do the siege first if he wants, because most of his models are within attacking range of somebody.
Right.
The only person who wouldn't be able to participate is Voodoo, I think, because he's all the hell way back over here. But he's invisible.
Yeah, where is Voodoo?
He's like
Can you
just
tell me again?
behind. Yeah, he's like
Hiding back there.
just there. I found him. Voodoo.
Doing some Iron Fist power math. Okay.
Okay, flying kick with Iron Fist. So he's activating Iron Fist first. I guess he wants better positioning before he sieges, or maybe he's not going to siege, which would be crazy to me, just because he's so far in the hole. But possible.
Blocks it all.
Yeah, Hulk takes nothing from the punt or from the
does
kick.
he need that power to like?
Maybe he's getting
if he dazes to pick up the extract or something.
Yeah, or to do his spender. Like maybe he needed 1 more power.
Yeah, I didn't quite do the math, but could be.
The problem is now if he spenders Immortal Hulk, Schmid can Heroes for Hire it. So I still think he needs to
siege to deal
siege
with that.
here to like get Iron Fist out of the way first. So.
Hmm.
Okay. Wait. Wait, pick up those tokens slower so I can count them.
Oh, he's spreading them out.
Oh, thank you. 6, 7, 8, maybe 9? I think... Okay, so after sieging, he has 7 left. So he needs this to do... He needs his siege attack to do 1 damage.
Those like don't all look the same size.
And he could also, just to be... He could kick again, which would guarantee the power, but probably not do any damage. But yeah, so he's sieging. Iron Fist is going first. Yeah, he does the kick again, so he's guaranteed to get the spender power.
So the kick fails yet again.
Yep.
Huh. So he kicked Iron Fist. Or sorry, he kicked Immortal Hulk again.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Well, I think he's expecting his Blade siege attack to go into Iron Fist.
Right. I guess, yeah, because Blade doesn't have any... He can't hit Immortal Hulk, I guess.
Yeah.
But you could do it in the other order, though.
Oh no, Blade just glaved I-Hulk. Now I'm really confused.
Okay.
He took 2 damage, so he's taken 12 now. 12 total. So he's got Immortal Hulk has 3 left. Although now with that attack sequencing, I am very worried that he's forgotten about Heroes for Hire. That Tanner has forgotten about Heroes for Hire.
Okay, there's a siege attack out of Ghost Rider.
Yep. I didn't actually see. Did you see if he spent Voodoo for? Because I don't think he can see anybody.
Didn't.
So,
I don't think he did.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
He has basically the same power from the damage, and that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Right. Good call. Okay. So Ghost Rider's siege attack goes into Man Thing.
Yeah, we were saying earlier that Schmid had like the better attrition setup, but
yeah,
and he definitely did last turn, but it has swung a bit with the big attack into I-Hulk and some other chip damage.
Hella doing that much damage to I-Hulk was pretty surprising.
Yeah.
I still think the fact that he's about to spender and get heroes. Maybe Schmid also forgot.
Spend all of it.
Oh, he sacks. He doesn't even have to heroes for Hire. He sacks. Yeah, I forgot he had sack. Oh, brutal. Because that's like, yeah, because I agree with you that the attrition would have swung if Hulk didn't get
died.
Yeah. And now, unfortunately, Tanner's talking it through with himself. He's like, whoops, I'm supposed to siege Iron Fist. So, brutal. It'd be really funny if he took no damage.
Oh, that's a bit of a rough roll.
He got 4. Okay. He dazes... Iron Fist dazes Iron Fist with Iron Fist.
It's probably not a first, but
yeah,
it's pretty fun.
Okay, so he drops a token, but
doesn't have power to pick it up.
Yeah, so
but
I mean,
Schmid can't really pick it up either.
No, he can't. But see, this is what I'm saying is now. Schmid really likes sieging with Iron Fist and then setting it up and then using the Iron Fist with Iron Fist after sieging with Iron Fist. And he can't do that because his Iron Fist is dazed.
Right.
But I still think this is just like the most automatic siege.
It does seem like the best you're going to do. Or good enough that you take it.
With siege, 3 attacks. And he could, yeah. Okay, so Immortal Hulk throws the size 4 at Hela. Why Hela? I don't know, whatever.
Oh,
Hela
kills
evaporates.
Hela. Okay.
Holy crap. All right. Hela evaporates.
Well, that's one way to do 5 damage.
Yeah, and she didn't have enough souls to save herself because she was dazed for a lot of the other people being dazed, which is really brutal. No, Schmid, he didn't do any damage to Blade. Just making stuff up over there.
How did I-Hulk take 1 more damage? Oh, bleed. No?
No, the AoE from Iron Fist's spender. Like
right, we were talking about that earlier. Yes.
Yeah. So he took 1 more damage. So, I mean, this is kind of unrecoverable at this point. The fact that Immortal Hulk gets to activate through this.
Yeah.
He's hulking.
Oh, he is hulking. He doesn't have the throw yet, though. Okay, so he's got 5, no throw. Blocks
Blocks
1.
1, takes 4.
Isn't that a block 2? Well, whatever.
No, it's 1 block. Because
of
yeah.
martial art hoist.
Oh, well, that was into blade, apparently.
Oh, he's into blade.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, because it's 4 of them. Yeah.
Right. I shouldn't be allowed to cast the mirror.
It's very confusing.
I just can't remember which blade's which blade.
Okay, so he's attacking blade again. 3 going into blade's roll of 2, taking 1. So blade's on 1. I mean, I would siege here, personally. Yep. He sieges.
You're reading Schmid's mind.
Hey, I was
almost
right.
like you've talked to him about Midnight Suns before.
2 sieges in a row. I was right. I know something about something.
This is the ideal situation for you to know something about something.
Yeah, if I didn't know something about something here, I should stop playing Marble.
Or at least, like, admit that you're not a Midnight Suns player.
Stop talking about Marble anyway, yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah,
no
Mummy can't siege, so it's Man Thing, and it sounded like Iron Fist is dazed, so it's just Man Thing, Eye Hulk, and Blade sieged.
I mean, you said 3 was good enough before, so.
Yeah. Well, I think, 3 is good enough before, as long as it includes Eye Hulk.
Sure. So this is still into Blade, I believe?
Yeah. Oh no, this is into Iron Fist.
Oh.
So Schmid's
'cause he's
Iron
going for the
Fist sieged Blade. Which is why he. Oh no,
No, Schmid's Iron Fist is dead.
it hasn't gone yet. Okay.
His-
He's dazed.
yeah.
He's dazed. Yeah. So why did? Oh, he got thrown into Blade. I understand. Yeah. Okay. So now Blade's attacking. 2 dice into, I assume, Ghost Rider. 2 hits. Nothing happens. Man Thing now.
Tries his best.
Tries his best.
His best is okay.
Oh, Heroes. Good call, Wintergrim. Yeah. Hero. So the attack into Blade got Heroes. Yeah. So Tanner's Iron Fist is gone. So Eye Hulk's got 2 HP, so he's probably getting dazed by Blade here. I mean,
Yeah, well, so that was interesting in that, like, well, he went from 1 power at one point in this activation to 9 now. So, which is like, if he does get dazed, he's in a much better position for it.
yeah, definitely.
You really needed that activation to make power, or
Yes.
could get bad. But so I guess that means Tanner should control the bottom point if he can manage to daze High Hulk.
Yeah. If he can do 2 damage to Eye Hulk, he'll get 3 points down there. 1 for the extract and 2 for the.
I guess Man Thing could come.
That's true. Man Thing could come down.
Mess around.
Yeah. That's probably what Schmidt is thinking. He's just got to wait for Blade to activate.
Yeah. So, because it's a Ghost Rider and a Blade against many models on Schmidt's side right now.
And Voodoo.
Oh, there's a Voodoo. Sorry.
Yeah, Voodoo's back there and can
hiding.
do. And he's not holding an extract because he didn't have enough power to pick up the one on top of the thing. Okay, so Ghost Rider spends 2. Flames of Hell. So that's the beam thing.
Which yeah.
AoE. I forget that card.
2. It costs 2. Flames of Hell. It does cost 2. What the hell?
It's the
oh,
beam
it's a
3.
beam 3.
The beam 3.
Okay.
Yeah. And he got 5 on that. Or I'm sorry, he got 6 hits on that 5 roll of 5.
That seems good.
Yeah.
That's a dazed mummy.
Yes. And now.
Okay, more crits
my God.
from the
Oh my
angry
God.
Ghost Rider.
What is that, 6? Holy crap.
Okay.
So Blade also gets
Blade's
dazed. Wow, he got 6 hits on 5 dice twice. Yeah.
Huh.
God
Okay,
dang.
that's a swing.
Yeah. I mean, so this is, on our podcast, we talk about how I'm wrong about energy attacks mattering and how, 1 less defense die doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, Mummy and Blade got evaporated by an energy attack, and this is why Cable is a fascist.
Ghost. I was going to call him Cosmic Ghost Rider. This is your fault. Ghost Rider gets the extract that the Mummy dropped.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because they both drop something, right?
No, Blade got his drop.
Oh yeah,
earlier.
Blades is on the roof. Yeah,
But Voodoo can now come back and get
that
that one and stand on the point.
Hey, this is not a bad swing actually.
This is not at all a bad swing.
Assuming he still knocks out Eye-Hulk, but he kind of has his leisure to do that unless Man-Thing can daze Blade. I guess
that's very much possible.
I guess you're right.
I think.
Man-Thing should have.
What attack is this? Oh, this is the second Ghost Rider action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so if he had dazed Man-Thing,
then it would just be over.
fucking-
But that did not happen. Yeah. Yeah, Man-Thing's incinerated, which is why I rolled 2 dice. Can you see how much HP Man-Thing has?
He's got 4 damage on him.
Okay, so he's got 1 HP. Wow,
Okay.
so that was really
so that
close.
could have
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
very bad.
Can you see how much power he has?
It's
10?
10, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he actually is using the extra die to indicate 10.
I'm not sure he is, but he might
You
be.
think that's just a coincidence?
Yeah.
I'll put a question mark.
Or maybe he only has. I guess that makes sense. He might only have the 1 extra cradle.
Oh.
Because I'll put the second die there, but I have never done the second cradle thing.
Oh, he's bailing. He's spending his power to bail. Oh no, he's going. He decided to go up there instead.
No, I don't entirely understand that.
He just doesn't want to be hit by Man-Thing, I think, because
I mean,
that's the only activation left for Schmid.
I mean, that I understand, but
So if this is indeed 10 power, which I assume it is,
yeah.
then he should be spendering Blade, and I think he's pretty likely to daze him. If he doesn't daze him, though, Tanner's pretty in this.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay, spendering Blade. So it's 7 dice, and it poisons and incinerates if it hits, but that doesn't matter because we're just trying to daze here. Oh, thank you, Shane York. He put it out when he got to 10 HP. All right. He's
doing
moral,
it.
He's
Yeah,
a moral dice crater user.
Ooh, rough roll for Man-Thing,
That is a rough roll for Man-Thing.
but only 1 block.
Okay, so he gets incinerated and poisoned, but he takes no damage. He does have
He's got
another
a second
action,
try,
though.
yeah.
And he can even pump after that. If
And he's incinerated now, so.
Okay, so
second try.
he did definitely have 10 power because he's spendering again. I mean, this has got it. 7 dice.
You
he's
would
down
think
to
so,
die.
but.
Down to die because he's incinerated. He got him.
Gets him exactly.
1.
1 damage,
So
dazes
he's
Blade.
dazed. He stops it. So he should have 1 power left. He probably. I was going to say he can bump, but I don't think that gets to the point. But
I think it does.
although actually, I guess it doesn't matter now that Blade's dazed anyway.
Yeah.
He's securing it no matter what. Okay. It kind of looks like he's on there.
Yeah, no, he's definitely there.
I'm gonna bring up the other camera. Oh yeah, he's on there
Yeah.
for sure. Draw
Just right on there.
on there. Huge. Everybody,
It's all up to Voodoo now.
everybody, clap for my handwriting.
It's hard with that pencil.
It is hard. So yeah, I think that should just mean that Schmid should win.
He needs 4 minimum, and he has 4 on the bottom half.
Yeah, he has 4 on the bottom. It can't be touched. So yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah,
unless
Wintergrim says the same. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing Voodoo can do. Voodoo can get more points, but he just simply can't reach all the way over
yeah,
here.
all the way down there.
Yeah.
Especially without if he had more power, he might be able to like double walk, bump, possess. But
Yeah. I feel like I wonder how in threat Tanner's Ghost Rider was, because I think he should have gone with Blade first to daze Eye-Hulk.
I mean, the Ghost Rider is also pretty in threat, I think.
Yeah, I guess that's
But
true.
unless, yeah, I don't know what choices are there.
All right, so I think that's it. Yeah, so Schmid
That's
wins. They lock it in with a handshake.
The Midnight Suns win.
Woo! Just as I predicted.
Nice.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, that was
that
an
was
interesting game.
Yeah, it was fun. I think
Big-
I kind of think I think in the mirror like this, I should have made this call before the game started, so I looked smart instead of like a hindsight Harry.
Post-game Peter, yeah.
But my experience has been that in the mirror, you kind of always need to play iHulk. Like, I don't think non-iHulk Midnight Suns are very good at dealing with iHulk. So,
okay.
I mean, and Tanner even got a lot of damage on iHulk with Hela. And I can't do the odds on the top of my head, but I think she overperformed. Like, I think on the dice, iHulk should have been a little bit healthier at the end of that turn, but like, it's so hard for them to control iHulk, and he's just so fast compared to everybody because both teams have bump. I don't know.
You mentioned earlier that Schmid might not play iHulk at 19.
Yeah.
Is that how much of that is is that a Midnight Suns thing, or like a into Midnight Suns thing, or just he doesn't fit well at 19 points-wise?
No, he does fit well into 19. It's a Senators thing specifically.
Oh, a Senators thing. Okay.
Because basically because he can do multiple. If he doesn't use iHulk, he can do like a kind of a plethora of safe-ish grabs where that can like back up with bump and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And just like take over points. But
Cool.
But yeah, it was tight when the big Tanner's Siege needed to be better. Like, he needed to get rid of Iron Fist before.
Yeah, like if he gets to spend his Iron Fist attack on something good.
Yeah.
This could be a different situation.
That was pretty much the game. It would have been close. I'm not sure whether I think who would have won after that, but it would have like gotten close. Like, we'd be doing another turn where people are like around 12 to 15 points, but yeah.
Well, everyone forgets sacrifice once in a while.
Yeah.
Or Heroes for Hire.
Yeah. Yeah, Schmid was sitting on both.
Yeah.
So. All right, cool. So I think that's the end of the stream for today.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. So we'll be back at the same time tomorrow with 2 more games.
Yep. Regardless of how many rounds it takes to determine a winner.
Right,
we
We're still
will have a
the
winner
round,
after. Whenever there's one undefeated, they win.
Yes.
But we'll do a 5th round so people can have games and we can have something to stream.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
So 11 Central tomorrow.
11 Central tomorrow. Be there.
There will be an overlay sometime.